Hello everyone, and welcome to my ASMR style of LEGO construction. Today we're going to be building Nook's Cranny. So we start with a nice little plate like this, and first thing we're going to do is put Tom Nook together. He comes like this, so now we have to assemble him. In America, he is known as a raccoon, but in Japan, he is actually a tanuki. So we first start by sliding his head onto his body. Next, we have to put his tail onto his legs, and that just slides right on. And his body goes right on top. So now we have Tom Nook. So next, let's attach him to the plate. Let's put him right here so he can watch. Let's turn his head so he actually sees it. Now, to build Nook's Cranny, you're going to have to first have your foundation. Let's put the foundation right here. This is the main plate it comes with. And the next plate is going to actually be assembled. Starts out with a piece like this. Then you have another piece like this. You simply put it on the end like this. Then you have this long piece like here. It goes right like that. Now we're going to fill in these two little green spots with the little brown pieces. So it looks like this one is assembled. That's going to be an end piece. We're going to do that a couple more times. One of these is already pre-assembled. And we have another one already pre-assembled. It goes in front like that. On the right, you'll have the same piece, just like this. However, you want to take one of these other green pieces and stick it on here for later. And put it right like that. Make sure everything is fully attached. Next, in the back, you want to put these nice little flat pieces. Make sure the brown matches the brown. You have one, and you have two. And if I sound a little bit like Bob Ross, it's because I grew up watching Bob Ross on Saturdays on PBS. So now we have a nice little foundation. Next, what we need to do is build some walls. So we have these nice little tan pieces like this. Here's a 2-1 and a 4. We'll need a few of these. So let's get them together now. And we're going to use them to actually put the walls up. First thing we want to do is put this long one on the end. Then put a shorter one right at the end of it. Just like that. Then we have the front one. And now our doors are going to be there. So we have to make a little bit of room for them. Just like what we did on the right side, we have to do it on the left. So let's do that now. Take this piece, put it back there, and this long one right there in front of it. And this next piece, right like that. Then we have this, right like there. And of course, we have to assemble our doors. Your doors will look like this. We have to actually put them together. They are very easy to do. You simply take the piece like this, put it in there, and snap it in. And put a little doorknob on. Just like that. So now, we have our door. And it actually opens. See that, Tom Nook? You now got a door. Let's take our pre-assembled door over here and put it next to it. But now, they'd be a little rough to walk on, don't you think? So let's take these long, flat ones and put them on front. Let's move the doors when it doesn't work. And make sure these snap down. Now we can put our doors back on. And take another one and put it directly in front of that. Next, we need some walls. We built the foundation for them. Now let's actually put the walls up. So going to be these pieces here. And to make sure it holds just like that. And just like that. Some tight little walls. Next, we also need some windows. So let's build one of these windows now. You'll need one of these. And a couple of these. Thankfully, these work multiple ways. Simply, what you're going to do is put one on the bottom and put the other one on top. Next, we can actually assemble the windows and put them on next. Take some of these pre-made windows and stick them on. And it looks like our pieces come up. We push it back down. Now we have to actually finish the rest of the walls. So that's where these pieces come in. They're a little bit longer and wider. Now we have the side walls just about complete. We have to finish the front. So let's add this. And another window. Let's finish these walls. One there. And another one there. And so far, you can see how Tom Nook's little store is coming together. Make sure it actually stays on the plate. May have to readjust several times, especially while building. These last two pieces, though, are still going to be used. I'm going to put them right here. Take one of these. Make sure the holes here are in front. And stick them on there in the middle. That'll help solidify our doors. So our doors will no longer be in the way. And now they can actually open. So Tom Nook's store, you're almost open for business. Got to keep on constructing though. Next thing we have to do is get these walls a little more stable. So we take some of these long pieces and we attach them. Help stabilize these walls. We don't want to see Nook's Cranny fall over, do we? And so now we can use some of these smaller ones. And another one of these again. And it's going to be out front. It's going to make for a nice little decoration. You can do that to the other side too. So now we have finished the main part of our walls. You can kind of see how it's starting to look like Tom Nook's Cranny. Let's actually finish this now with these small little flat pieces like this. Put them on top. Another one like that goes across on the side. Makes it all nice and flush. Small piece like this. Long piece like this. Small piece again like this. Another two long pieces. One over here. And another one over here. Already you can see it's coming along quite nicely. Next what we're going to do is add some decoration to the sides. So we start off adding these long white piece here. Over here. And we add this with a little hook there. It goes next to it. Then we add this little blue piece. Piece it just like that. Right down our white. And we need a filler. So we take this single one and put it next to it. And we turn the other one around the other way. So it looks like this now. spin it around so you can see how that looks. See it in the light here. And we just knocked over Tom Nook, but that's okay. He can go right back on. So he's watching his shop go up. And we do that over here on the other side with a pre-made one like this. Next, we need to finish out the rest. So we take our flat pieces like this. We put them on. One right here. A smaller one right here. The long one again right here. And a smaller one again right here. Should have a nice little 2-spot there. The reason why, when we take these little small pieces like this, it has a little clip. I'm going to put them just like this. And another one just like that. So it should look like this. Now we need to add some decoration. First piece is this. It has small little pieces that you're going to put in on top of each one of these pegs. So you're just going to take it and go yellow, blue, pink, green, blue, yellow, pink, green. And this is simply going to go on front like this. Simply attach it like that. Next, what we're going to do is make the nice little banners. So I'm going to piece like this. And we have a whole bunch of pieces like this. And some more pieces like this. We're going to take our long piece like this. And we're going to start one by one, attaching them. We'll go yellow, orange, yellow, orange. Just keep alternating. Then we take a nice little long orange like this. Put that on there. Now we take our small pieces and line them up. We have yellow to yellow, orange to orange, and so forth. Make sure you get each one of these lined up. So when you're done, it should look like this. We're going to put these on the sides right here. Just like that. And another pre-made one like this. It's going to go on the other side because we want symmetry. So you have to get it on the other side. And I can see how Nook's Cranny is really starting to come together. What we're going to do now is attach these little 3-piece blues to this here. Now, we'll have to set this aside for a minute because to make this giant roof, we're going to need these 2 blue long pieces. What we're going to do first is take a long flat piece, put it on the bottom of these, just like this. Take a small flat piece, put it on just like that, and do that again. And then fill in each middle with a flat piece. Do that again. Exactly what we did here. We do it again. We take our long flat piece, just like this. Put the smaller one in between. Long piece. And again, we leave a little bit of a gap. Next, what you're going to do, and now put these together. May not seem like it, but it actually goes together. That's going to be held with a white piece here. As well as 2 long blue pieces. So now, it doesn't really matter, but we can use it this way or this way. And we are going to now have Nook's Cranny sign, right like this. And we need this nice little semicircle shape. This little patented shape. And so there's his roof, just like that. But to attach it, we're going to need to add clips. And those look like these. So what we're going to have to do is take these little pieces, flip this over, and put them over here. Make sure you put them on, that you put them on the right side. So maybe turn it around. And then put it on, just like this. And another one in the middle. And another one on the end. So now we can bring our store back and attach our little roof. Because every good store needs a roof, right? We might have to turn this around. It's kind of hard to see from that angle. And there we go. Nook, your store is nearly complete. We have the outside structure almost finished. What do you think? Are you happy? What we have to do next is build this message board outside. So for all the specials, you're going to need these pieces here. You're going to need his note. A brown piece like this. Ones with hinges. And ones with clips. What we're going to do first is put the clip pieces down here. Like this. Just like so. Then we're going to actually build this message box. So we're going to take our piece here. This piece down on the other end. Exact same way. Then the middle piece goes just like that. We put this on front. So now, when we clip it on, we need to move this down because this was only 3. And you got it just like that. Nice little message board. Tells you what all your day's specials are. Next, we're going to have to build our nice little bin. So I'm going to take a nice piece like this, another one like this. We're going to assemble these together. Just like this. And just like this. And put this little piece here on top of that. Then we have to enclose it. So I'm going to have one of those. And one of those. Or if you want to make it flush, you can take this apart and put this on first. Then one piece and the other piece. To make it nice and flush. Here's our nice little item that's going to go inside. Then we've got to do the top. So let's put this right here for now. where it's going to actually sit. Now, to build the top, we're going to need similar pieces. This, and this. We'll take this, put this together like that, this together like that, get that like that, then take our nice lid so it looks like this when it's all done, and we're going to now put it on top. So now we have a nice little recycle box. This is where we can sell the items after Tom Nook's gone for the day. Now that we've done this on the front, it should look like this. And we still have Tom Nook watching over there. Now, let's turn it around and we can start worrying about the inside. Are you happy there, Mr. Nook? I think he is. Let's actually build our roses. I'm going to start here. Go like this. I'm going to go here, like that, with this little stem. You have a nice little piece like that to make a nice little flower bed. And now we're going to add these, I guess, pansies, or whatever these are. Maybe they're pansies. I'm going to maybe remove this and clip these on so we can actually see what we're doing. Come on, one at a time. So we have a nice little flowers here. Wanting to gussy up the place, just like when you first played Animal Crossing. And Tom Nook said he wanted you to put flowers all around his shop. Now that we've done that, let's actually focus on the shop itself. We're going to take this brown piece here, stick it for your window items. Because Tom Nook wanted to make sure he had items in the window. So take these two and set them out just like that. Next, let's put some items on the floor here. Put this here, this flat one here, next one here, and this one there. Now we're going to have to build a stand for our guitar. We got these very tiny pieces here. This little spot here goes right on in there, like that. And we have our nice little guitar there. It's going to go right on the clip like that. We're going to stick it in the window there, so when animals come by, they see his item for sale. Next, we're going to have a nice little flower pot, but we got to put it together. So we're going to put a nice little handle on here, like this. It's a very tiny piece to make sure you clip it right. And we're going to put it next to the guitar and have it just like that. Before we're done with this corner, we want to build some more things. So let's take these pieces here. And put them all together. I'm going to start by putting this on top of that. This little red piece on top of that. This piece. Just like that. This front piece right on the front. And stick it right in front like that. That allows us to at least turn some things. So we now have that and that corner. And now it looks like this. Now we've got to do everybody's favorite, I believe, the cash register. At least it's Tom Nook's favorite, because this is where he makes his money and exchanges his items for goods. Monetary goods. So we're going to slide this in here like this. We're going to put this on top like this. Have a nice little bell like this. Nice little stand like that. And before we forget, we have to get another piece right here. But in the meantime, we're going to simply put it down like that. Next, we're going to actually build a flower from the cell. So we're going to use this base. I'm going to put this on top of that. This way. I have a nice little daisy, I believe. Like that. And a nice little pot. I'm going to put it right over here, but face the window. So that way when people come by, they see it in the window. So your corner should look like this now. Now we can work on the other side. So let's put some tools in a barrel. We got the included tools here. And a barrel. Let's go ahead and put the barrel in first. Put it right in the window. Because again, you want people to see it right when they walk by. Make sure everything is flush. And then simply put your little tools inside. You can put it like that. And like that. Make them so people can see them in the window. So now your right side looks like that. And lastly, we gotta put one more thing together. Of course, it's where you're gonna buy all your flowers and such. So let's stand it up here, right there. But maybe we'll add the door first. That might make it a little easier. Simply snap it in and put a nice little doorknob on it. So now your door opens. So now we can put it in here. So if you want to get another angle of it, you can go like this. You can open the door. Now we can put things inside it. With a top shelf, put this. Of course, we can always take it out while we're doing this, so you can see it a little better. We're going to put this simply on top. We have to also create our fish bait and our flowers. We got our flowers here, tiny little flowers. We got a little fish bait here. Oh, right like that. So our little fish bait and flowers. Just like that. Great to create our bags. So let's put these flat tops on them. Just like that. And just like that. Now let's reassemble this. And very carefully put these inside. Line them up a little bit. And have them like that. So now you have the flower and the fish bait. Now we can close the door. So those who want to buy those can now buy them. Lastly, we have a watering can with a nice little flower bed. We can put the petal up here, like that. Or we can maybe set it a little bit better and go something like this. The nice little brown piece here and set it inside maybe a little better. Like that. And now we have a watering can outside. So of course, Tom Nook can now come inside and have his shop. But of course, what is Tom Nook without a bag of bells? So he's going to have them right by the register. Yeah, you like those, don't you, Nook? And so now we have a fully finished Nook's Cranny. We spin it back around. And it looks like this. We can now open a door and be welcome to Nook's Cranny. Maybe open up another door. Because can't open just one door. And there's Tom Nook looking at his bells. We can see what the special of the day is. We come over here and be welcome to Nook's shop. Here's all the items he's got for the day and in the cabinet. But of course, you gotta get away from the register. That is Tom Nook's area. He's the one who will check you out. We can maybe put him back here to guard his bells. Keep standing. Maybe move his bells over and put him on the register. Now put his bells right back next to him. Because only Tom Nook can have the bells. And now we have just built Nook's Cranny. I hope you enjoyed this.